Hey guys, this is Jono from Ecommerce SEO. Just quickly, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button below or head on over to our free private Facebook group where we've got plenty of great discussion going on over there about Shopify SEO and SEO in general. Just quickly, I wanted to show you today a couple of sites and the results we're getting. And it's interesting that there's so much that people talk about with SEO, and obviously we get into technical SEO and link building and content, and all of it's really important. Now, if you've watched some of our previous videos, or my previous videos, we've spoken about the importance of a good, sound, structurally solid site, whether it's a Shopify site, another e-commerce platform, or just a blog such as WordPress. You want to make sure that your technical SEO is spot on. That's always going to help. And certainly after the December update in 2020, any sites that are technically sound, we saw a really nice boost. And anything that hadn't been worked on yet or weren't as good as they could have been didn't fare that well. And we're hearing that around the traps as well from other SEOs around the world. But essentially today, I just want to show you two sites. I can't show you the domains, obviously, for privacy reasons. But here we are in our Google Search Console to show you that these are our sites that we're working with, and just two sites that have performed particularly well in the new year and through the update. But with these two sites, even though they did well with the update, it's not just to do with the update. It's essentially our content strategy that's really driving this traffic. So this first one here, this is actually a Shopify store, and this is obviously just the organic traffic. And you can see here, so we had the December update rollout around about this period here, so not a lot happened. Had a bit of a pullback then around Christmas time, which can happen, and then since then it has just completely taken off. So we're up around 180 visits, organic visits per day. So that's from around about 53. So that's a huge increase percentage-wise to our traffic per day to this particular site. Now, this is only going to Sunday. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday we had another record day. I think it was up around 220 organic visits. So this site's just going from strength to strength. And I'll tell you why in a second. And it's obvious. We've spoken about it a lot before. We bang on about it a bit. But it just shows when you've got the right tool what you can do. This is another one, and this site, by the way, is not that old. You could argue too that it's hitting that period of trust now within Google, but it aligns with what we're doing with our content. So it may be just a coincidence that it's taken off the same time as it's gaining a little bit of trust and age. But my feeling is it's more to do with our content strategy than anything else. Now this is another site. This is actually an affiliate site, so an informational blog type site on WordPress, and it's taken off in a similar way. This site was actually one of the sites I showed in another video, I think, where it had a pullback during the Google update. Then it hit new highs, but now it's taking off even further. So this is a much younger site, only about 3 months old. But hitting nice numbers per day. It's now starting to make money, so it's actually making affiliate commissions through a number of different affiliate programs as this traffic is starting to take off, and we're adding more and more monetization to this site all the time. So why have these sites taken off? And this is why it's not necessarily an age feature or an age benefit, because this site's only 3 months old. So spoken about it before. It's using Surfer SEO. It's one of those tools, like, they don't come around very often, but they really do make a massive impact, especially when you use them properly. So it's a tool that moves the needle. So what we're doing is making sure we're targeting terms that people are searching for, terms that are highly relevant to these particular sites. We know the traffic's there, we know the market's there. This particular site has some quite high competition terms, and they're already on page 1 for search terms that get 1,000 to 2,000 searches per month in Australia, with some reasonable keyword difficulty. So, and all we've done is build content with Surfer SEO. So this site now has around about 20 articles, I think, on it, but highly optimized using Surfer SEO. And then this site here, it's an e-commerce store, so we're targeting topics within our e-commerce store that then people might want to buy our products, but also informational content on that the people will be interested in when they're actually looking for products. So products that are that people are using, but information on the benefits and the features that particular product or that type of product can actually provide. And this is where this traffic's coming from, that incredible boost just from using Surfer SEO in the right way. So I don't want to bang on it about too much, but it's really quite cheap for the benefit you get from using it. I think the starting might have changed, but I think the starting monthly now is about $57 US a month. It's with all these things, they add up, and it's certainly not super cheap for some people. But once you start getting the traffic, and now Surfer obviously pays for itself over and over again with the stuff we're doing. So if there's any one tool you're going to have in your arsenal, there's Surfer SEO and Ahrefs are the two main tools we use now every day. So Ahrefs is just as important. It's a little more expensive, but for your content, Surfer SEO is just kicking the goals, and here is the proof. Okay, won't bang on it about it anymore. Just want to provide that, the results we're getting with it and how well it's working for us on our own sites and also our client sites. Okay, thanks. Talk to you later on.